Hey guys, so just finished watching Gladiator 2. Now, this is gonna be a long one, so stick with me on this one. Let me start out with the things that I liked about the movie, because there aren't that many of them, so I'm gonna start with them. First off, the movie is beautiful. The aesthetics of the original has been kept and is just phenomenal. The costumes are fantastic. The casting is brilliant. They're doing a phenomenal job. That's about where it ends. I gotta say, it is rare to see a director disrespecting his own character, Maximus, to the level that this movie disrespects him. Like, it didn't take me more than about 10 minutes, I think, into the movie before I just watched the rest of the movie with pure anger towards how disrespectful they are to him and everything that he did in the movie. Like, seriously, this movie is basically a big fuck you to Maximus. It's infuriating. Also, this movie is basically the original mixed with Spartacus. How do you might ask? Well, they got the storytelling from Gladiator, but they got the aesthetics from this show with the amount of realistic blood, guts, and just sexual tension throughout the movie. Which, if it was any other movie, I'd be thrilled with. But we're talking about the sequel to arguably one of the best movies to come out of the millennial change. Like, seriously. Ridley? What in heaven's name were you thinking? I don't get it. I really don't. Now, I don't like do spoilers in this in my movie reviews, so I'm not gonna. If you want my takes on the more precise things that I find the movie just disrespects with Maximus, let me know and I'll do that. But let me just say that. Hang on, I gotta calm down a bit so I don't completely talk out of anger. Okay. The problem with this movie is that you can't just watch it as its own movie because it keeps referencing Gladiator 1 so dang much. Like, even in the opening credits where we are being told who is in the movie, it is with the pretty much a short form with scenes from the original movie, and Maximus is shown throughout the movie on several flashbacks that makes zero sense. Also, one spoiler I do want to point out. So if you don't want to hear that, keep scrolling. And just know this is not for you. If you're an avid fan of the first one, this one will infuriate you spectacularly. If you have no clue about the first one, don't even bother with this one, just go watch the first one. This is such trash. Anyways, now that the people that don't mind small spoilers are only here. This shit character, who's supposed to be Lucius, as in her son, for pretty much the whole movie, spends some critical points in between the living world and Elysium, just like Maximus did. The difference is Maximus, when he was shifting between Elysium and the living world, was actually dying. This bullshit character is dying once in the movie. That being the start, which it makes sense to us then why we would see him in just before Elysium. Any other time in the movie where he shifts between living world and Elysium, he's not dying in the slightest. It's just misses the whole fucking point. So, yeah, as you probably can tell, I cannot recommend this movie for anyone. Not even people who haven't seen the first Gladiator. Do yourself a favor, stay away from this fucking trash and go watch Gladiator with Russell Crowe. That movie is a masterpiece of cinema. This is trash. Because it keeps referencing two other things I'd rather watch. Obviously, it keeps referencing this movie. And somehow, my brain is semi-photographic memory when it comes to movies, so I already know this movie by heart, and I still would rather watch this one. Or I'd watch Spartacus over and over again, compared to this shit. Now, I want to point out, none of the actors are to blame here. None. Although I do wonder why Connie, love her by the way, returned to the role when her character not only is disrespected throughout the movie, but she is forced to disrespect Maximus on numerous occasions. I don't get it. But hey, it could be money, whatever, I don't care in a way. Pedro is awesome. Denzel is magnificent. And psychotic at the same time in the movie. I love it. I don't remember his name. For what he's given, he does a really, really good job. I'll give him that. For what he's given. But the writing... Oh, yeah, one more thing. Another minor spoiler. I only learned the details over the last 2 years. In the original movie, Maximus has the phrase strength and honor for him and his soldiers. That was actually a phrase that Russell came up with. It wasn't in the script, but when it came to the point of he needed a catchphrase, so to say, he said to Ridley, "Hey, Maximus should say something. He should say something." And Ridley just goes, "Then say something." And I can't remember exactly what Russell said in the interview, but he said that the Latin words for strength and honor would fit Maximus, so he just said those words. But they are Russell's invention, or rather, not, they are Russell's adding to his character that just makes him so much more awesome. Yet this character uses it for emotional moral support, some fuckery like that, towards the end of the movie. I just can't. So, yeah, no, stay away from this horse shit. It is not worth it. Go watch Gladiator 1, or go watch Spartacus. Either way, you'll be more fulfilled than watching this shit. Okay. Thank you all for tuning in if you watched this far, and thank you for watching this far. Don't forget to click that follow button, and I'll see you in the next review. Thanks, guys.